So sometimes I get a lot of stick for some of the things I put in clients' plans. People say, Dave, sweets aren't healthy. How is someone eating sweets? But what you need to understand is that the number one factor in your diet is adherence. Can you stick to your diet? Obviously there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but adherence is the number one thing, guys. If you can't stick to your diet, how is it going to solve your issues? You can have a fantastic diet on paper, but if the person cannot follow that diet is shit. Plain and simple. This is why I make every single diet for every single client of mine, because one diet might be awesome and get amazing results for the client, but the other person or another person may hate the foods in that diet. Therefore, how is that going to get results in that person? And I work with a lot of general population. That is kind of my bread and butter. So now they're not trying to get on stage, they're not looking to be Olympic athletes. All they're simply trying to do is get in shape, improve the quality of their life, improve their relationship with food. Therefore, is there a need to be incredibly rigid on the people? Absolutely not. No chance. This is why these copy-paste generic trainers piss me off, because they give someone like a complete plan who's just general population. How is that ever going to work for them? It might work for a month, but guys, you need plans that are going to work for years, not a month. That is the solution to your problem. Therefore, if including a treat here and there, maybe, some kind of sweet after dinner, makes the client stick to that diet for 6 months to a year, or for however long they're with me, then that is the solution for them. It's that simple. You can either control it and give someone a treat that is accounted for in their total daily calorie intake, or you can tell them no treats, and ultimately they're going to end up leaving you and binging, because that's what happens. So me planning these treats in clients' plans and accounting for it ensures that they stay within the range that they need for their caloric needs. It also ensures they stick to the diet, because there's these little enjoyable factors. Or you can do one of these things where you never treat yourself, you never have any kind of life amongst this supposedly lifestyle that people sell. And then what happens? When you have those treats off of the plan, they're not accounted for. You might feel guilty, you may feel that you failed. But now if we incorporate these treats into the plan in a controlled manner, in a smart manner, it's a win, guys. People are going to eat stuff off of their diet. So why not include it in their diet, control it, account for it, to ensure that they stick to it? Because your plan has to be sustainable. You have to be able to adhere to it over a number of months. How many of you have only been able to stick to a diet for 6 weeks? Now, is that solving your issue? No. You need to find a plan you can stick to for a long time. Sure, with some of my clients that come from extremely bad eating backgrounds, or are very obese, or whatever the case may be, I might give them more flexibility, because I know that is the only way we're going to get them to stick to the plan. And the plan will still get them results. But I know I've got to be a bit more flexible with them. With someone that's looking for a bit of a different transformation, maybe get a bit leaner, it really depends on the person. This is why I work closely with people. Maybe I can tighten the screws there a little. But it's very much me coming and chatting to the person, reading through the questionnaire, forming a relationship, for me to deduce what kind of flexibility they need. One person may be 100% okay with not much flexibility. Not that my plans are not flexible, but they can get away with little treats here and there. Someone may need more. It really depends on the person. If the person's having more treats, does that make them a bad person? Absolutely not, because I account for everything. And like I'm going to say again, guys, adherence is everything. If you can't follow your plan, I don't care what anyone says, it's a shit plan. It's not for you. Therefore, you need a plan for you. If you're currently on a diet and you are struggling to adhere to it, guys, you should probably stop that diet, because how is that ever going to serve you? If it's going to lead you to a point of failure by which you stop the diet and regain weight, or maybe have a worse relationship with food, please, for all things good, stop that plan immediately. Find a sustainable solution that you can stick to, and there lies the solution to your problems.